money ain't a thing. Yellow tape the scene, they pop them like a bean. Yellow diamonds, cheddar cheese, they hatin', let them be.
You already know what it's hitting for. If you didn't know, it's your man Vada Fly. Tell your mama I said hi. Shout out to the subscribers, that notification gang, etc., etc. Don't let none of that get too far ahead of you. You know who I be. Following me on IG, Vada_Fly. Tell your mama I said hi. Let's get right to everything. It's a lot going on in battle rap, you know what I'm saying? This weekend was pretty eventful. You know, I'd be glad. I was gonna blog yesterday. I actually shot a blog. I just didn't release it because I be wanting to let the situation breathe. You know what I'm saying? Like, let the timeline breathe a little bit. And if you're new here, you know what I'm saying, subscribe to the channel. We're around 85,000 subscribers, you know what I'm saying? My next goal is 86, and we're gonna work this thing to 100,000 subscribers, you know what I'm saying? I feel like we got some plans in place, myself, Showtime SP, some things that we about to do, you know what I'm saying, get this thing rolling, and I appreciate it. First of all, shout out to every single person that is subscribed to this channel. You know what I'm saying? This is one of the more subscribed channels in battle rap, and we appreciate it, and we continue to do what we do. But shout out to everybody out there. Let's get right to it. So trenches went down this weekend. You know, all of the storylines, all of the blogs, everything that's happening. What I'm gonna start doing after events, I know we do recaps. I know people, you know, we talk about the events, and it's normally like a party. We go live. Me and SP will go live. We'll do a live stream. We'll talk about everything that's involved, and then like we'll do individual breakdowns of the battles and all of that later, right? So in this scenario, I'm gonna start saying whether cop or not, whether you should cop this event, should you want to see it, if you didn't have the VOD, etc., etc. With Pray for My Enemies, From the Trenches, Chrome 23, I would say cop. The reason why I would say cop, Eazy the Block Captain versus Swamp is a very good battle, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I broke it down how I broke it down. I had Eazy winning the battle 2-1. I just felt like in that third round, Swamp went back so far, it's like he started the round all over again. And in this scenario, like when you like mad, like 8-12 bars in, to go back to the beginning, it just took a lot of the energy away. But I just felt like Eazy was talking. His second and his third round. I like Swamp's first round. I had Swamp edging the first. I had Eazy with the second and the third. It is what it is. I'm not gonna ever not feel the way I felt about a battle, especially when I watched it. So and I just felt like Eazy was doing some. He was definitely skating. Then that whole section with the boss, and he like kind of like pushed Swamp out. You gotta Swamp. Lat pull downs. You gotta do some of these joints right here. You gotta get your back right. Motherfucker try to push you. You gotta have a little bit more. You gotta put a little arm on you. You know what I'm saying? So get in there. You do some bench press. You know what I'm saying? Hit the elliptical for about a half. Why am I giving this? I'm trying to give him workout before I get the workout. Now let's let it work out. All right, so Eazy the Block Captain, phenomenal battle, did his thing. The Frozenberg versus Truffaut, I think like Rosenberg Raw did really good versus Truffaut. Truffaut had a good battle with him. Danny versus King is probably one of the better battles of the year. Bonnie Godiva versus Coffee Brown. Snake Eyes versus Tex, a really good battle. We'll probably recap that. Dre Majesty, I've been saying this, I'm gonna keep saying it as long as I can. Fire competitor, fire bars. Shadur Sanders, I done seen niggas slide for days.
The stress, no strain. My neck stiff from Greyhound trips. Nigga, that's my window pane. Let me explain. I give a fuck you with the seas or season. I'm seasoning my moment. I'm so Atlanta. The drum got lemon pepper seasoning on it.
I'm so Atlanta. Like I'm talking about, he got the bars that I'm remembering without writing them down. When y'all start remembering your bars without writing them down, just know, I'm telling you right now, get him some competition. He is dead nice. I think the kid is really good, and we're gonna see where he goes, and you know what I'm saying, etc., etc. I want to talk about the recap. I did see the recap. Eazy pulled the best chess move that he could pull. He knew everybody, you know, when you recap, everybody gonna know all the drama. They want to talk about the fights. They want to talk about Ace and Jay. They want to do all of that shit. He had Remy Ma do his recap. If that ain't a boss move, then what the fuck is? When you got big homie, you gotta be able. Sometimes you gotta make that big homie call, because you know damn well that chat would have been full of everybody wanting to know about paperwork and why'd you do this and who did the da. Nigga did it, all of that shit. That was smart. He flipped it. Niggas was in the comments paying super chats just to speak. Niggas is giving big money, dog. Niggas is paying Remy $100 just to say hi. And who that money, you know what I'm saying? He get paid. Listen, man, you know what they say? The next dollar is the best dollar. I don't give a fuck if I'm a millionaire. I want to find a way to make 100. She from uptown like me, so I know. Niggas, I'm trying to get to that paper. You want to pay to see me? Pay, nigga. I have a show every week. A day in the life. Getting ready with Remy. Putting my clothes on. Man, shit, you niggas will pay for all of this. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I get to it how I get to it. But shout out to both of them. I respect both of them and what they've done. And Chrome 23, you know what I'm saying? I like the platform, what they've built, what the trenches have built. You know what I'm saying? Me and SP have been there, been to multiple events. We've hosted events. We got coach. Like, I love them. You know what I'm saying? I love, you can never get me to, you will never, ever, ever get me to say they ain't do nothing for me. I was on bad shit. And I might be at another. I'll go see another one. And Eazy gets Twerk, because that's what they're supposed to be doing. I seen Eazy and Twerk agree to battle online yesterday. That was the blog that I was gonna do, but I just brought it here, you know what I'm saying, because I was like, let's just throw it all in here. So I did see Eazy, you know, Frank, shout out to Frank White. He was the one that said he wanted to see Eazy versus Twerk, and then Twerk replied saying, I'll dog walk that boy. Then Eazy said, yawn, we could set it up on the Trenches anniversary. Then Eazy said we could set up on Trenches anniversary, and Twerk said let's do it. I remember it all because I did the blog yesterday, you know what I'm saying? Like the blog, I just pressed play on the blog in my mind. I'm telling you what happened. Just know this is how the shit went, right? So I think that would be a phenomenal battle. They obviously battled before. It was the 1-round battle that Twerk, he beat Eazy pretty clearly. But this is when Eazy wasn't like, easy, you know what I'm saying? He was like pre-Eazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was like in the oven, in the incubator, like baking up to become Eazy, you know what I'm saying? He still had the drug bars and shit like that, but he didn't have something, and it's coming of age thing, you know what I'm saying? He came of age, he got way better, the maturation process, and when you battle him now, he's definitely, I will give Eazy credit, way more credit than most will, because in this swamp battle, it was an important battle. The swamp battle, I don't give a fuck what nobody says. It was an important battle because people was like, if Eazy lose, it's gonna be up for him, blah, 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 all this other shit, right? When the pressure was on and he had to win a battle and had to do good, he did good. He had phenomenal, he didn't have good angles, he had phenomenal angles. Like the angle that he used, like in order for me to take off and my departure created y'all a rival, and he had that shit when he was talking about, I want y'all to be good fellas, and y'all niggas became Ray Liotta, like he was wilding in that shit. You know, I be remembering his shits because they the ones that stick to your mind, you know what I'm saying? He addressed shit well, he stood on his 10 and he was physical. He did the shit with the boss. You not the boss, you are the hooker, you are the slut, you are the hawk. Took control of the room. You can't knock that, right? So overall, I do feel like the event was great. You know, obviously there was a couple battles that didn't happen. You know, you got the J Moore and Ace situation. It's been spoke about enough. Iron Man. See, they not gonna talk about it in their recap, but I'll talk about it in mine, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't got no picks, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll talk about whatever situation. The reason why people ask me, Vada, why you talk about situations, yada, yada, yada. Because if it was me, it'd be the same. If there was a fight with Vada and it was recorded, them niggas wouldn't give me, nobody would give me no grace. That shit would be on every channel, everybody would be talking about it, and I would just have to live with it. But I know that's what I signed up for. It's crazy because sometimes what be for the goose don't be for the gander. I see so many people complaining about, you know, the ladies fighting and yada, yada, yada. But if the boss would have won that fight, that same footage they would be sharing everywhere and they would be bigging it up like it was the best thing smoking. So it can't be one way for one way and one way for another, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta accept what comes with it. It's called terms and conditions. When you jump in front of the camera, when you known, when you got a name, when people can associate who you are by seeing you, that's all battle rappers, you know what I'm saying? Media too. You don't think that me, SP, other people don't go places and people don't know who they are. If there's niggas there, they gonna know who you are. It's just the way it go. Anywhere I go, if it's niggas there, somebody gonna be like, what you doing here? You know what I'm saying? It's just the way it goes, you know what I'm saying? Like when we on these cameras, you doing millions and millions of views, people know who the fuck you are everywhere, right? So with that being said, it's called terms and conditions. When you sign up to be in the public light, you sign up for people to blog on you. You sign up for people to talk about you. You sign up for people to lie on you. I've been lied on, you know what I'm saying? It happens. But you just have to accept it because what comes out of it, the good part, is you get you know, you'll make money. You'll become, whether, if you do, you know what I'm saying? Not every, all these niggas ain't making money and all these niggas ain't successful. I'm not gonna pretend that these niggas are successful. Everybody ain't. But some of us, you know what I'm saying? Some of us will do good. It is what it is. But I know the terms and conditions. I know what I signed up for. I know that everybody ain't gonna like me. I know people gonna say he's too flamboyant. I know that, but I don't give a fuck.
I see you shining, nigga. I can smell a motherfucker with money. Even Ray Charles can see you got money.
So let's keep it moving. So she has to understand that. You know what I'm saying? You moved into a new light. You manage people now. Everybody not gonna like your opinion. Everybody ain't gonna agree with you, and that's just the way it's gonna be. But you have to move as such. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to her. I've met the boss before. I got a lot of respect and admiration for what she do, and she helped people's careers and all of that. But Bonnie, I told you, she don't care. She's gonna keep on going. She's gonna keep going. She done changed her name to the Puncher, the Concrete, the Cement, the Fight. Like, this is clout. In battle rap, clout gets you booked. Clout gets you battles. Clout gets you followers. Clout gets you known. Clout gets you talked about. Like, clout gets you blogs. That's what people want. Who the fuck is here to not be known? So I hope all parties prevail and motherfuckers do their thing and they could just, you know, operate peacefully, because nobody wants to see all that type of shit. Now, bill collector. My boy Bill Collector's in jail, man. Free my brother Bill on that strap charge. Bill's in jail. It's like, I've seen Bill Collector. I know Bill Collector pretty well, you know what I'm saying? I've seen him come up. I've seen him have his ups, his downs, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not judgmental as far as like what goes on, because, you know, I know life is life and niggas get shit, but you know what I'm saying? To see this, what he's going through now, he's got like 3 charges. I believe one is for a firearm, another one's for receiving stolen property, and the other one's for like having drugs that you're not prescribed for, like Xanax or whatever. You know how that shit goes. You have drugs, perks and shit you're not subscribed for, whatever the case may be. Now, like I said, I don't know all of the remnants of what has went on, but I do see, I think his bail is like 150. It's like 50,000 for each charge or whatever the case may be, and I know that's not a really good situation, especially in this economy. So I hope the best for him. His people did put out a statement, say you can get a t-shirt, you know what I'm saying, you can cop the movie, because he did do the movie, the viral movie. So like I said, he was doing positive things, but it just keeps being a repetitive cycle with a lot of these guys where they'll do good, they'll do the right thing, and then bam, and did some bullshit, or bam, they done got themselves into something. So, you know, hopefully Bill does the right thing, but unfortunately, it's summertime coming and he done got himself landed in a hot-ass jail. Like, who the fuck wants to be? Who wants to be in jail in the summertime? Like, nigga, you're bugging with that shit. So, you know, but hopefully, you know what I'm saying, he gets himself out of it. And the thing is, like, when people do crime and do scams and do shit they're not supposed to do, they never get full. They never get enough. They never get enough scamming. They never get enough selling drugs. They never get enough of anything until they're locked up. And I know he has children, so that's why I'm like, as a father, you gotta be out here doing the right thing. And then last thing I'm gonna say about Bill is, you have a rare opportunity to do a job that you like and love and get paid for it. How many people out here can say that they really love the job so much that if they had to do it for free, they would? It ain't many, you know what I'm saying? This is a job that I love. Talking shit about battle rap, recapping battle rap. There's been times when I didn't make money. I've spoken about it. There's been times when I've done work for people that didn't make money. I still did it though. If I never made money off this channel again, would I still blog?
I'm not gonna be here.
Yeah. Would I blog as much? Hell motherfucking no. I ain't in front of this goddamn camera every day for free. You will not see me every day for free. But with little recaps every now and then, events and shit, yeah, we still would. I think I still would, because it's something I love to do. You know what I mean? I love to talk shit about it. I love to break it down, the bars and the conversations with SP. But what I say about Bill, you got an opportunity to do something that you love to do. You've battled for free. I know you have. You've battled for little money before. We've spoken about it. So don't ruin your blessing by inviting other shit in your world. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not worth it. Me, most of the time, if I ain't working, it's my kids, it's working out, it's school. I make sure that I'm always doing something, because idle time is not a good friend. But shout out to Bill Collector. Hope all goes well for him. Finally, John the Don. Shout out to John the Don, you know what I'm saying? He spoke to 3-Letter Man yesterday. Make sure y'all subscribe. PSA Reloaded, man, you know what I'm saying? 3-Letter Man is the nigga with the interview. He gonna get interviews with every motherfucking body. I respect it. He has great content. If some shit happen, he got an interview with Bonnie, with Jay Moore. He got an interview with every motherfucking three ski. He gonna get that motherfucking interview, you know what I'm saying? Hold that water. I ain't got no water. I got Gatorade, but I get the water Gatorade for you, my nigga. Yeah. Streets can't hurt me. I've been talking for 15 minutes, nigga. I'm thirsty. Shout out to 3. He got the interview with John the Don on his channel, and you know a lot of people have been wanting to see and hear from the Don ever since everything's been going on. He surprisingly made the stock drop list, and I know he probably wasn't happy about that. Nobody's gonna be happy when they made the stock drop list. You know what I'm saying? I've made the stock rise list. I've never made the stock drop list. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to make no stock. That shit is tough. You know what I'm saying? Because what the stock drop list is going to do is going to point out all the deficiencies that you've had through the year, what you didn't do right, how did you get here, etc., etc. He spoke about, not the list, but he spoke about battles being on YouTube. He said battles are not obligated to be on YouTube. My nigga, let's not do that. They are. You know what I'm saying? The streets want battles on YouTube. That's the reason why motherfuckers was tripping off URL. Since when was battles not obligated to be on YouTube? What the fuck they rapping for if we don't want them on YouTube? I don't trip about YouTube releases because I cop events and watch them when they happen. So, because a lot of what we do is predicated off of the recap. Like, that's one of our strongest suits. Me and SP, you know, we some of them niggas when it come to recaps. You know what I mean? So that's our bread and butter. But everybody else ain't. Some people can't watch the battles like that. I'm damn near required to watch a battle. I done been on vacation, done been here, done been there. Niggas don't give a fuck. Where that recap at, nigga? Your daughter graduated, nigga, I don't give a fuck. Where that recap at, nigga? That's all they want. They don't care. They want to know where that recap at. So it's something I signed up and committed to, so I do it. You know what I'm saying? I plan my life accordingly. I know when the events are going to happen. I block my schedule off so I can do it, and it pays myself and the SP too. So what I was going to say is people want battles on YouTube, but it's not a requirement. And then he did talk about Bad News and Clone. He basically was saying, you know, he was a character witness for Clone in his case, and like, you know, he had to go up there and talk about the battles and talk about Clone and talk about, you know, how the battles don't be gang related and shit like that. And that's something you're gonna do for your friend. If SP's facing whatever and I gotta talk about the battles in our TV show and I'm not incriminating, I'll sit up there and I'm trying to save my nigga. So yeah, I'll talk about it, you know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, I'm a civilian. Hey, listen, we had a show this day, we did this, we did that. If it's not incriminating, Don did his thing, he went up there, he wowed them and he helped Clone. He don't know about the lady muscle and all that shit. He's not supposed to know about that. And I don't really think people should hold him to that standard. Like, why are you trying to hold somebody else's shit over somebody that has nothing to do with it? You know what I'm saying? I think that shit is crazy. Everybody, oh, rat pen, this, that. John ain't got nothing to do with that shit. So he basically said if he was to book a card, he wouldn't put them on it because, you know, he doesn't want that pressure on him. He's like, it's really not the time right now for all of that. He wouldn't put them on it. I do respect the decision because in battle rap, niggas just want to see the negative any motherfucking way. You know what I'm saying? So if you put him up there, you got to deal with this, deal with that. He ain't trying to deal with that shit, right? The public perception of people who, you know, testify or, you know, get caught up in telling, the public perception is motherfuckers don't like that shit, you know what I'm saying? Now, whether it's you told straight up or whether you fucking diet snitched or whether you're fucking dry snitched or whether people just don't associate it with, you know what I'm saying? So the guys who get themselves caught up in these type of stories, you can't be mad if people turn themselves away. Like, I don't have to deal with you, but I don't have to not deal with you, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how a lot of people are. And the reason why I look at it like whatever, it's whatever, fuck it. You do what you do with them niggas. It's because when motherfuckers lied on me and said that I told on a nigga with no paperwork, no proof, just niggas online, they was going crazy on me. And the shit wasn't even true. But it's just, like I said earlier in the blog, it's different levels. I know I get viewed and judged on a different level. A story could not even be real. Niggas gonna make it truth because they just don't like me. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it. I wouldn't like me either. If I was a nigga that didn't like me, I wouldn't like me either. But I'm gonna keep giving you reasons too, motherfucker, when you see me. But what I'm gonna say is this. You know, they'll have to move on and do what they do. But as far as the John interview continued, he got to some shit. Like, and he did, when he was talking about the Cassidy joint, he really wasn't taking accountability. He kind of was like, oh, you know, Cass might have ran off, but it wasn't my money. Everybody talking about it's my money, but it's my business partner money.
What?
Yeah.
Man, man, hell no. Hell no.
Nigga, shit, it don't work like that. It does not work like that. Cass can't run off and be like, yo, he ran off, but it wasn't my money. If I'm doing business with someone and the business gives me the money because they're believing in my good faith to book someone and they run off, nigga, it's just as good as I got ran off for. You can't be like, oh man, it wasn't my money, man. You know, y'all keep, because he was trying to maintain the bravado, like, yo, he ain't run off on me. If he ran off on me, it was kind of like if he ran off on me personally, it'd be different, but I'm not carrying it like that because he didn't run off on me. Nigga, if I book I'm gonna give you a prime example. In order to shoot one episode, right? You can Google this shit too. In order to, well, maybe not Google what my shit was, but in order to shoot one episode of Fox, it was damn near $15,000, $20,000, $40,000 for that one 20, 30 minute slot of television time. You on a real studio set. They got fucking cameras and everywhere. They got people, they got makeup artists, backstage, front stage. It's a real production. If I booked an artist, I had Geechee, Rock, Jazz, Big K, Loaded Lux, who else? ARP. We done had a bunch of goods. I done had a bunch of motherfuckers up there, right? If I booked one of them people for a $20,000, $30,000 shoot and they didn't show up, do you think I would be back up there? Geechee had to fly from Cali all the way to New York to do the show and still made it on time and everything. They're not playing with that money. So when you say like, oh, it's not my money, I from a nigga who been around multi-million-dollar companies and all that shit, I treat their money like my money, and maybe you should too. But shout out to him, I get it. And then he said something else that was like, oh, what if I took the battle with Cassidy because they asked if he took the battle with Cassidy as just like a come up, like I just wanted to come up, you know what I'm saying? He was like, so what? So what if I wanted to come up? That's how you look at it. But that's how everybody else is gonna look at it. And unfortunately, that's how Cassidy is gonna look at it, and that's how we treated it, you know? You still gotta always treat it like it's competition, like that's what you, like it's the heart of the battle. Cause I said it before and I'm gonna say it again. We don't wanna see no battles where we know niggas is gonna win already. I don't fucking wanna see, I'm not interested in watching battles where I know who the winner is, or gonna be before I even watch. The fuck am I watching this for? I knew you was gonna beat Cassidy when the card for Flyer first came out. We was gonna support it, but yeah, we would rather see competition. But the most positive thing that John did in that interview, now he spoke about the baby mama shit with Cal, but it is what it is. What can I say about that? But he spoke about battling Swamp.
But yeah, I'm gonna catch him. What I'm gonna do to him is gonna help him in the long run, but at the moment, he not gonna like it one bit.
Say Jack, respectfully, like he Jack Boy, respectfully, Jack White killing you.
Nah, I mean,
he's not fucking wavy, nigga. What's wrong with him? Prep. Stop acting like he's one of the niggas you beat up with just like, no, Fonz is not respectfully to those brothers. I mean, Fonz ain't them niggas.
I get it. He not Rum Nitty either. He not Hollow either. He not these niggas either. He not Pat Stay either. He not these niggas either.
Gotta relax. All right, chill.
What are we talking about? Don't act like my resume is just one-sided. Stop feeding into this fucking narrative, Three. Well, all of this John only beat new niggas shit. We gonna cut that out. It's just I'll beat the shit out of them niggas. But I got Fonz's number. Like, he don't understand how much he mapped out, and he just so robotic. Really? He just so robotic. He don't even know what the fuck going on. Like, he don't even know. He doesn't even know what the fuck is about to happen. Like, he doesn't even know. Niggas don't plan strategically. Niggas just sit down and write bars. Three. These niggas is not cerebral. These niggas is robots. They got one formula, one workout, one whatever the fuck they got. A nigga like that is never gonna beat me. These one trick pony punchline niggas, them type of niggas will never beat me. Will never beat me. And Fonz not even at the top of the list of that.
Well, like, your brother DNA, your man DNA says he's the best puncher a couple years ago. He said that. I thought he was crazy.
Okay. He said that when he was in WX, huh? Oh, okay. Next.
My bad,
Come on, man. Niggas,
my bad.
Niggas getting political props. Niggas get political props. That's what we call it, political props. The fuck out of here, man.
One more.
Obviously not built like that. This nigga got 3 losses on the year already. You obviously not built like that. Yeah.
3. Eazy,
Marv won.
I had chest edge in the battle.
Oh, so that's 4 then.
Nah, don't do that. 3, man. Don't do that. What's the other battle? Oh, Coffee. Yeah.
Your man is out here running around losing, and what the fuck is he supposed to do with me? I'm gonna be the one to lose to this nigga, right?
He got A1 next.
He probably gonna lose that.
Swamp.
Yeah, like come on, man. Like I'm supposed to be hype about this shit. Like this nigga is, bro. I've been saying Swamp not like that.
You've been saying that for a while. I know. I don't like you saying that though. He been saying that, y'all, for real. He been saying that.
I've been saying it, and it just
been saying that off air and on air. He been telling me that, and I've been defending Swamp to this nigga. Swamp, I've been defending you to this nigga. He been acting like you ain't that guy, and I've been defending you for a minute.
And look what you've been defending. How's this 2025 looking? Look what you've been defending.
He was number 3 in the Cody last year, nigga. The last 2.
And hey, now we
don't do that. Don't do that. Don't shortchange my nigga Swamp like that. Don't you mean?
Listen, now we gonna hold you to that standard. Where you at now? We put you at the top of the list, right? Now we at 2025 and you up here, right? Where you at? You not holding up. It doesn't look good. It don't look good. Swamp, what the fuck is you talking about? That's gonna hype you up all day on lock in. Nigga, lock in. Show something. Why you get so comfortable? Because you got the fan base, you got your manager that's gonna hype you up all day on the line. You got your fan base that's gonna hype you, so he's comfortable. There's no pressure on Swamp. There's zero pressure on Swamp. Think about it. This whole year, there's zero pressure. You know how I know? Because niggas is sweeping these losses under the rug so quick, it doesn't even make no sense. Then he gonna get announced for another battle. People going just, oh, it's crazy. Oh, Swamp is like he ain't just. Come on, niggas gotta tighten up, and that's the problem. We not even. If y'all niggas going campaign for somebody that's going lock in. Not nobody that's jamming up every other time we see him. Come on.
And he told me, he was like, he didn't tell me, he said in an interview, he was like, Swamp done lost his last 4 battles. I didn't even fucking know that. How am I the blogger, nigga? And I don't even fucking know that this nigga lost his last 4 motherfucking battles. Golly, nigga, I must be living too good, because I don't even know the stats. So he named him. He said he lost to Chess, he lost to Marv 1, he lost to Coffee, and he lost to Eazy. I said, oh shit. I said, damn, that's 4-4. That's a 4 for 4. He said, but you got a manager, you got the people in the spaces, you got the people that's gonna hype you up, so they're gonna keep sweeping these losses under the rug. If you battle me, how is the nigga that lost 4 battles in a row gonna beat the nigga that done beat the nigga that done beat the nigga? You ain't beating me. How the fuck you gonna beat me when you ain't winning what's in front of you? I said, damn. I said, oh shit. I said, John got a point. I went from thinking, you know, competition guy. I was like, man, you put John in front of him, John might clear him. It's just I don't got no knock on anybody, but the stats are what they are. John don't be losing those 3-4 battles in a row. Not that I know of. Secondly, he was talking about he talked about Fonz. And he was like, yo, like, I don't lose to these punchline niggas. He was like, yo, I done battled all the punchline niggas, and he ain't even the best out of the punchline niggas. And I was like, damn. I was like, wow. And then when they started naming people that Fonz battled, he started naming people that he battled. He ain't no Hitman. He ain't no Tape Rock. He ain't no... I was like, oh, shit. So, overall, he did say he would be coming back soon to battle rap, to battle someone. I don't know when and where. But we will see when that happens. But, yeah, the way the interview started, I kind of was like, all right, cool, man. But then when it ended, he started heating up. I do think him versus Swamp may probably be a URL known battle. That's probably what that could be. That's looking like, or maybe Fonz, you know what I'm saying? I do like all 3 MCs, but the way John was talking, I was like, damn. Anyway, I'm out this motherfucker, man. Y'all stay safe and play how you play. Gang.